The left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
First pitch on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
And he subtracts there beautifully as this pitch is swung on and missed for the game's first out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roll. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Now here it comes.
Ball, that pitch is up.
Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Yeah, Matty, for me, I'm going to go off script here. I think one of the keys to winning this game, I get it, the pitcher has to throw strikes, the offense has to show up, but I need more energy, more focus. I need guys flying around. I need guys looking like they want to win a ball game.
Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
2-0, 1 strike.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead off single in the bottom of the first. After their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board, boys are flying around.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Judge on at first, nobody out. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there? Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot, as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
High in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. No offer from Stanton. It's ball 4, so he'll head down to first.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Standing in, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there, base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Well, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
The 0-2 once more. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-0 home. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. 1 run is scored. The relay. The tag, and he's out going for second, but they do take the lead as 2 score on the play. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. Fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. It's the Yankees 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Now in the box, Christian Vasquez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Now here's the pitch. Down the third baseline. Reined in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
That is pitch. The center fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. The early season batting line well above 300 coming into this one, so he'll look to keep that kind of success going. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he misses with it. 1-1.
1-1.
Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. Here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Lifted in the air to center field. On the move is Stanton. He gets there, and that's the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
That evens it up. 1-1.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
2 out, nobody on. Base hit into right center.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Moreland.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well, as he's behind 0-2 now. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Here's another 0-2. He went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
Here's another 1-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it, as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hit on the ground out to short, gloved by Bogarts. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Batting it, the first baseman,
So stepping in, Luke Voigt. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. One out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
At the plate, Aaron Hicks. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Some 2-out success means that Aaron Judge gets to swing it here. Throw won't get him. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Here's big Aaron Judge, and this one's in the dirt. Plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Here now the 2-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the payoff pitch home. Right side, hit hard. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit.
Now batting, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Ball 1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
A bouncer up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Yankees 3 and the Red Sox nothing. New inning set to get underway, and taking into bat next, it'll be Jose Perazo.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to...
Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, on a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job, but any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
In there, now the throw. Is there to ring him up. The caught stealing for Sanchez.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate, and it's like that base hit never happened.
1 strike now from Cole.
Ball.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
1-2 now. Fouled off. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Now back.
Here's J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Whew, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
And it's quickly 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air out to center field. Gardner is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nothing doing for Boston. Still down 3-0. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2. Little chopper back to the mound. Scooped up. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. In now, Gary Sanchez. And he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. but this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
The center fielder.
Here's Brett Gardner now. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB. Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
He was finally able to lay off one there. He swung at 2 out of the zone before that, so clearly he wasn't picking up the ball very well.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Now here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning. 1-2-3 go the Bombers, but they lead it 3-0. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Rafael Devers. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Devers is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. Pulled toward right center field. Judge moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Number 2.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. And he lays off for ball 1. And it's fouled away. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and a diving try, but it's off his glove, and that ought to be a 1-out hit.
Up next for the Red Sox, the catcher, Christian.
So now to the plate, Christian Vasquez. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
The 2-1 on its way. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swinging a soft liner. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw to third, and it's too late as he's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild, and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Alex Verdugo goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Stepping in, Gio Urshela comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
The third baseman, number 29.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1, no strike.
And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. The 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. And there's one away.
Now batting.
Striding in, Luke Voigt looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. So striding forward now, Aaron Hicks. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And the pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Verdugo's got it, and with it, the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They lead it 3-0.